Hey guys, I think I'm live. Hold on. Wait a second. And this is such a surprise video. I'm going to give people a chance to log on. I know I didn't give any notice, and I'm really sorry about that. So, let's see who comes, shall we? Gail, I know you're out there. Where are you? Is anybody out there? Give people a chance to get the notification that I'm live. Let's see how long it takes for someone to come on. 5. Hi guys. Figured an impromptu little live stream was in order since I'm so behind on my videos. Hold on my screen. Hi Frank the Take. Eric, hey, what's going on, man? I put the YouTube sticker you gave me on the back of my RV finally when I was in Slab City. Where you at? Hi Gail. Hi honey. I know, I'm sorry guys, I know it's really impromptu, but I just got done editing another video. I will be posting it later. It was my trip to Slab City. There's been so much going on, and I'm so behind. I'm really sorry. I am still in Havasu, actually, Frank the Tank. Nice to see you too, Eric. Oh, I love you too. You're one of my favorite subs. Eric, you're in Seattle, Washington? That's not the best place to be right now. I don't know how much light I have, but I know that if I get too dark in here, then I can always turn on a light or I can go outside because I'm in Lake Havasu. If y'all have gone from, let's see, my last video was, oh, okay, the ones that I'm uploading right now are on my way to Slab City. There's a crap load of videos I have not uploaded yet. I'm really sorry. I'm so behind on editing. I'm such a bad YouTuber. Right, Eric, nowhere is good right now, but if we're in the middle of the desert and this shit's still happening, then let's talk about the coronavirus, shall we? I don't know about that, Frank the Tank. We were just at the casino Parker the other day, and it was dead, and the movie theater was only showing 2 showings a day, but they were still, you know, going as usual, of course, with everybody with sanitizer and, you know, like sanitizing wipes and stuff like that. But as far as we knew a couple days ago, we were fine at the casino in Parker, Arizona. I didn't hear anything about a government shutdown, Eric. And I've been following all the news channels on YouTube. Where do you get your information from? Hold on. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be showing if I'm smoking on YouTube or not. So when I take a drag, that's why I'm doing this. So I don't want them to shut down my live feed. But where did you hear about the government shutdown, Eric? I'm trying to get all my videos, like, updated for you guys as fast as possible. Yeah, and what's going on in your area? I'm kind of curious. Gail, into Slab City, I have witnessed Mike living free get bit by Bob's dogs, which, as most of you know, were my babies, until they did what they did to him, and I have footage of it. And then we went from there to the Fountain of Youth, which was amazing. It's this RV spa resort that's like got hot tubs and saltwater side and freshwater side. Absolutely beautiful. Had so much fun. Been with Jimmy and Shereen and Bob came back to us, and we had a great time. And then I met up with another travel partner, and Frank, if you guys remember him from like or not like Havasu, but Holtville Hot Springs. No one working for you right now. Nobody can ever do the heck you want. What do you mean, Eric? If they're not working right now, then that's perfect. Because I'm sure I break the rules all the time. I'm kind of like that. But, yeah, if that's the case, Eric, then more power to us, right? As YouTubers. But I know that I've been away for a while and I'm really behind on videos, so I'm trying to do a live because I know you guys miss me. I miss you too. Especially you, Gail. It's been pretty crazy. When it hits the desert out here in the middle of nowhere, then you know it's bad. I've got family in New York. I've got family in Florida. I've got family all over the globe. I've got family in Texas. I mean, they're my best friends, but they're family. Oh, it's okay, Janice. I totally understand if you can't stay, but thank you for joining us. It's good to see you too, hon. So maybe I shouldn't worry about my cigarette smoking if YouTube is not working right now. Eric, you know Gail, isn't she amazing? I freaking love her. Definitely one of my favorite subscribers. So yeah, Frank was with us. If you guys remember Frank from Holtville with Harmony and everybody. We all had Winnebagos except for Dominique, who had the bus that I helped paint. He was with us up until yesterday. I guess his kids were freaking out in California, and he ended up leaving today, actually, this morning, to go and be with them. So, and then my kid in Florida is still working, apparently. In Florida, they're taking this very lightly, apparently, which I don't understand. And I have a granddaughter who's still in daycare, which kind of makes me nervous, especially when I know that my daughter doesn't really take this kind of thing seriously. So, yeah, if she's subscribed, I hope she has gotten the notification that I'm live. If you're there, honey, just say hi to Mom, okay? That's all you gotta do. Say hi. I know you don't really, she doesn't understand the whole YouTube thing. Like, she's really confused about it. She doesn't follow stuff like this really well, so, yeah. So, if she's here, great. If she's not, I tried to share a couple of things with her today, and YouTube would not let me share it on Messenger, or Google, or Facebook wouldn't let me share it on Messenger. So I had to try and teach her how to like copy the link and go to YouTube and paste the link and all that. So I'm hoping that she gets the memo. Gail, what's happening in your area? Where are you? I think the smoking of cigarettes should be the least of anybody's worries right now. I know, I'm really worried about my family. They're so far away. Literally on the other side of the country right now. And I just want everybody to be okay. Everybody. When we were at the casino the other day, it was very strange. It was the weekend, and there was a band playing, and there was barely anybody in there. And then, like I said, we went to the movies, and the movies had shut down to only two showings a day. Two. And it wasn't a fully packed theater. Come to make VidCon in June. Is that a comic thing, Eric? Oh, you're in Daytona Beach. Well, I have family in Holiday. and what's the other one that's like Hudson, and my daughter and granddaughter are in what the hell is the name? I have a my dad has a summer place on the East Coast, but most of my family's on the West Coast, gal. But my daughter and granddaughter are in it's tropical. It's by the Evergreens, and I'm drawing a total blank right now. Hold on, I missed that. Got rid of my RV and got a big van, and I'm so excited. Oh, you got a van. I'm so jelly. I miss my van. Yeah, yeah, the old RVs are horrible. Comic-Con. Are you talking about Comic-Con, Eric? Everything got canceled, Frank. Everything. Everything. I mean, my travel partner now was going to a yoga convention that he had volunteered for in, where was it? Sedona. And that got canceled too. Whoops. It's going too fast. Hey, God. Visit Florida? Um, oh, Jimmy, yeah. Yeah, we're still in touch. Frank the Tank. Oh, Linda said that? Really? Because we did run into Linda. We were camped there. You guys haven't seen the videos yet of Slab City, but Linda was camped with us. She was the professional singer from that. I don't know if you remember or not, but from the Partiar, I put a clip in there of all of us doing like the last night rendezvous of the very last weekend, and Linda was part of it. We were all singing a cappella. It was Janis Joplin, Mercedes Benz, I believe. And that's Linda. Yeah, I have a 4-year-old granddaughter. A dog can count. Sure, why not? I think anything counts these days. Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to where everybody is and what's going on in the area, so that if it's, because I've been following the news channels like NBC, ABC, all that, and it's getting pretty bad out there. I mean, I've even been following the London channels and all that, and it's bad. At least it looks bad. So I kind of want some confirmation from viewers if you're in the area and what's going on in your area. So let me know. Oh, Eric, I know you miss your goat. Hey, Ray and Becky's Travels. How you doing, guys? Howdy. Where you at? I'm at Craggy Wash. And I really don't care who knows. You like my pretty little wine glass? This is feed me wine and call me pretty. I do, but Gail, I started really early. Unfortunately, I didn't mean to, but it just kind of happened, and I don't regret it at all, or I regret my daughter. So, but yeah, I was barely 16. I wasn't even a month into 16 when I had my daughter. So, she has made me a grandmother, but I call it glamma, because a glamma is somebody who's too young to be a glamma, but still is. Everybody is losing their jobs, but unfortunately, my daughter is still working, which I'm kind of pissed off about, to be honest. We were in Courtside a couple days ago. We were in Becky's Travels. It was fine. I mean, there was nothing there. It was pretty laid back for the most part. That was the one place actually that I've been in the last couple of months where I haven't heard about the coronavirus. How are your watch hours for starting Super Chat? Oh, I think I know I'm over halfway because the last time I checked was months ago and I was halfway to my hours. Because you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which means that people pretty much have to watch your videos all the way through from beginning to end in order for it to count to YouTube. So, and they only give you like, I forget what it is, but it's like half the count. You have to do some crazy shit to get what your actual account is. So yeah, I think I'm like halfway to my watch time. And if you guys want to help me out, then, like just start from the beginning. Start from my first videos. I mean, Craggy Wash is actually one of my first places that I ever camped with Aja and Blue Van Dan, everybody. I mean, Tina from the Nomadic Vlog, Zen Quest Journey. This is where we came after we were at Ehrenberg 2 years ago. When I first started my channel, it was in Ehrenberg, Arizona, 2 years ago. And I was camped with Aja and Blue Van Dan and Tina showed up. And I was camped with Greg with the skipper, the bird. He was great. And we went from there to like Havasu, where I am now, in Craggy Wash. And then from Craggy Wash, a couple of them went to Paradise Cove, I want to say, which is one place I definitely want to check out. And then they went to the Slabs, which I missed that time, but I got to go there this year, which you guys are about to see because I'm just getting to those videos now. I edited 2 videos today. It took me forever. I apologize. I am getting to... There was a rave. There was freaking forts going up in the middle of the night in flames. There were campers going up in flames. I don't think I got any footage of Marty's karaoke, but I should have. But I did get footage of them digging a hole at Spaceport 42 for this giant spaceship. I think Jimmy from the Almost Happy Camper, had a part in. It was really great. And then, unfortunately, like I said, there was a lot of drama. Mike from Living Free, who I've known since 2014, because when I got my van from my old RV, he actually helped. He invited me to Minnesota to build my bed in my van. And I went there, and he's got 5 videos on his channel. So go check out Mike Living Free if you haven't already. He's a great guy. He's been a great friend. And yeah, there's a bunch of videos from 3 years ago. I think it was 2015, if you're looking it up. And it was building my bed in at that time I was Gypsy Free Van Girl, because I hadn't really done anything on my channel until 2018. So yeah, but yeah, we met up in the Slabs again, and it was great. We had a great time until Bob's dog bit him, and I had to rush him to the ER in Brawley for 4 stitches, which, like I said, I have video of, which I am getting to, I promise. I'm just really behind right now, about a month behind, so I appreciate all y'all's patience. We were going to go back to Indiana, but Becky's asthma decided against it. Yeah, I can see that. My asthma was way worse when I was up north. Yeah, happy camper. You know Jimmy, Eric, come on. If you guys don't know, the Almost Happy Camper, that's Jimmy. He's been in some of my videos since the Boondocking Bash. He's been a really great friend. He was actually one of the only ones that stayed behind when we were at Slab City, because after Mike got bit by Bob's dogs, Bob got evicted from our campsite, and like I said, lots of drama. So Bob got evicted from our campsite. He had to go somewhere else, and Mike was really upset about it, of course, obviously, because he had to have 4 stitches in his leg. It was really gruesome. But, yeah. Check out Jimmy's channel, The Almost Happy Camper, if you haven't already. Rob Guy leaving you alone. Oh, Bob. No. That, I actually had to call the cops on him one night. Aw, Gail, it's so sweet. Jimmy's an awesome friend. Like I said, he was one of the only ones. We were all supposed to watch our friend Mouse's camper his Airstream while he went away to LA to do a music video for somebody, and everybody agreed to stay and watch his Airstream, and then everybody decided to take off and leave me all by myself at Slab City, which I was kind of nervous about at first. And then a friend of ours had come down and been, oh, why don't you come over here? You know, it's close to Bob, but, you know, and then I had Marty next to me, and I had Spaceport 42, Joe, which I know that those guys were looking out for me, so I ended up moving there, and I had gone back to check out the camper to make sure that the Airstream was okay, and I sent him pictures and everything, and then what do you know? Somebody steals his Airstream a couple days later. Swear to you. So somebody stole my friend's Airstream. His, like, 30 or 40-foot Airstream was stolen from Slab City because he left it alone for a week. And nobody else was there to watch it, and I couldn't stay there by myself. Oh no, I have pepper spray. Honey, Nomadic Ninja, I have pepper spray. I have a siren alarm, like a personal alarm. I have my own shotgun. I'm pretty protected. Yeah, he had his Airstream stolen. I mean, he got his Airstream back when he called the cops, and they found it, but at the same time, like, he lost everything in it. He had 2 generators, which were pretty much his only source of power, and he had a bike, and, like, all of his important paperwork was in there, and it was all gone. Everything, the food, everything was gone. When I met back up with him in Quartzsite, I gave him some food and stuff to hold him and his girlfriend off for a while, because, you know, even though I don't have much, he still needed it more. So yeah, I tried to help wherever I could, because I felt really guilty, because I was the only one left to watch his Airstream, and even though I went back and took pictures and made sure everything was okay, it still got stolen a day or two later, which I have a record of with my pictures. Well, no, like, I actually had a really great time at Slab City. Like, I love Slab City. Slab City is amazing, and the people that I met there are awesome, which is why I moved where I moved, because I knew that I would be safe there by Marty's and Spaceport 42, which I was, and it was actually really, really nice compared to the place where we were at. But we were only there because Mike was having such a big problem. Mike Living Free was having a problem with people threatening him and everything else, so we figured strength in numbers, so we all went to his place instead of staying with Aja and Chad and everybody else at where Spaceport 42 is, where the Lowe's is. So yeah, we all went there to try and help Mike, and then Mike ended up leaving. Go figure. Yeah, he ended up leaving, even though I was the only one that offered to go to the hospital with him, and hold his hand while he got stitches. But hey, you know, what the hell? You never know what's going to happen in this life, right? Yeah, everybody left me alone, but Jimmy was the only one that actually stayed behind. He stayed behind and tried to help me find a safe place to go where he knew people would be looking out for me before he left. Like, way longer than he wanted to stay. He waited around. So Jimmy is an amazing guy. So if you guys haven't checked out his channel yet, please go do it now or later. It's the Almost Happy Camper. He's been a really great friend. I'm going to have to keep up with the comments here. Drove through Slabs. Probably never again too. Well, you can't just drive through in Becky's Travels. You really have to actually, like, stay for a little bit and get the whole... And for some reason, I'm one of those people that just, like, meets the most amazing people there and, like, the biggest people there at that time. And I felt completely protected. I'm getting a data usage warning, but don't mess with Gypsy. That's right, Eric. Don't mess with the Gypsy. Is what rumor true? Wait, where'd that go? Is the rumor true you and Wildman are an item? No, we're just friends. And I'm always prepared. Nomadic Ninja. I am always prepared for anything. I have learned that. Not to never not be prepared. It's a wild world out there. That sure is right, Gail. Try to get back to you guys of living free. Didn't look like there was... Where'd that go? Didn't look like there was room, so we went back to Ehrenberg. Oh, really? I didn't even know you guys, like, came over. Ray and Becky's Travels. Really? Wow. Well, that doesn't surprise me. It is the range. Over cigarettes? Wow. Yeah, guys, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up button, please. It really helps my channel. As you all know, I am trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark and 4,000 hours of watch time. So anything you guys can do, whether it be watching my videos and watching my channel, binge watching, whatever. Thank you, Eric, for pointing that out. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening. And then I went to Foy, which was the Fountain of Youth in Southern California, which is a RV spa resort, which is amazing. They literally haven't thought of it. There's nothing they haven't thought of. They have like a RV wash, dump your tanks, everything's included. Then they have this one section that's all salt water that's got like 8 different pools, and then another section that's all fresh water, but 8 different pools, all different temperatures. Really beautiful. You can do your laundry, you can do pretty much anything there. Who went to the hospital for Code 3? Nomadic Ninja. I'm approaching 1,000 subscribers, and I think it's pretty sad right now, even though it's impromptu, but I think it's pretty sad right now that I only have 11 people on. Come on, people. Where are you? Where's my almost 1,000 subscribers? Show your face. Show your faces. But that again, I didn't give anybody fair notice or anything that I was going on. It was kind of a last minute idea. I just figured since I'm so behind on videos that I should probably go live because I don't want to lose y'all. I've worked really hard to get y'all. And I love y'all. I do. And I'm sorry that I'm so behind. I think my Christmas one had more viewers. Ray and Becky Travels. And that was impromptu too. Most of the time when I go live, it's impromptu. Totally not expected. If I get the 1,000 subscribers and then I complete my 4,000 hours of watch time, then I will get the AdSense, which will help me incredibly, since I live off pretty much $600 a month after my bills are paid. So yeah, if I can get AdSense, that would be really nice, and I'm hoping I can still get it now that the world is coming to an end. Anyone else here like Havasu? Anyone? Anyone watching? Anyone at all? Well, Gail, the RV is, the RV's great. I mean, the RV part, the coach part is great. If I'm sitting for a while, then it's wonderful. As long as it doesn't rain, because the last couple of days it's been raining like crazy, and I've had to put 4 different bowls under my skylight here, and then another bowl under my skylight in the bathroom. Other than that, driving it is really stressful as usual. It does this the whole time I'm driving. It does this. You're doing great for only having 1,000 so scrambles. 10 people in here. Oh, thanks, Eric. Try to beam. That's true. That's true, Nomadic Ninja. I totally agree. I'm just still like kind of new to the whole live stream thing, and I probably should be doing it more because I'm so behind on my videos, and I'm really big about having them in chronological order. So I won't put videos up unless they are in order from date. Happy guy. I'm still in Parker, but Blue Water is closing tonight for 2 weeks. Really? I was just there like 2 days ago. And Blue Water was limiting their movie times, but that was about it. Roy and Becky, I totally agree. I love that I have an old RV. A happy guy. This is Greg. Greg, Skipper Greg? Is that Skipper Greg? Are you finally on YouTube? Sweet. Hey, everybody, say hi to a happy guy. On here, this is my friend from when I first started my channel. If you look back to the beginning videos, and we were all in Ehrenberg and Havasu, or wait, he wasn't with us in Havasu, but he was with us in Ehrenberg. He has Skipper, the white cockatiel, who plays peekaboo and stuff. And he also happens to be the wonderful friend that hooked me up with my 245 watt solar panel that I have not been able to hook up yet, but I will, for 50 bucks. So please say hi to a happy guy, because that's my friend Greg, and he's a great guy. Good to see you, hun. Just a video of Skipper. That's okay, at least you're on YouTube now. It's nice to see you, hun. I haven't seen you since I bought my solar panel off you. And I haven't put it up yet, but Jibby from the Almost Happy Camper did give me this solar charge controller that Jeremy, Wildman, was nice enough to hook up on my wall. I have the wires that I need to actually hook it all up. So right now I'm kind of halfway to having solar. Once I have the wires I need, then I can put up the 245 watt solar panel and not have to worry about my power anymore. I love videos of Skipper. Skipper's great. Skipper's like the best bird you could ever have. If y'all look at my channel from the beginning, you will find videos of my friend Greg when we were camped together in Ehrenberg, and Skipper, the big white, I think he's a cockatoo, right? Is he a cockatoo, Greg? And he plays like hide and seek and do this. He'll do that. It's really cute. He'll kind of play peekaboo with you. And he announces every night when the sun is setting and every morning when the sun rises. And then every now and then you hear him go, Skipper, Skipper, Skipper. He's always talking about himself. He's so egotistical. Greg was one of the first friends that I made at the RTR 2 years ago, which introduced me to Aja and Chuck and Andy, pretty much. Dan, you name it, I got introduced through Greg. So thank you, Greg. Anyone comes across anyone looking to buy an expensive older motorhome, 23 feet, let me know. Are you trying to sell one, Gail? Bye, Roy and Becky. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. Well, the sun is setting, and I'm kind of in the middle of I'm in the middle of a bunch of mountains here. So if it gets too dark, guys, I'll turn on my light. Because I do have my 25 watt solar panel hooked up to my battery, so I don't have to worry too much about my battery. It'll do the job. What do you need, Eric? Guys, if you want to go check out my buddy's bird, dancing to Staying Alive. Go check out his channel, A Happy Guy. I think it's kind of sad though that I have like almost 1,000 subscribers and only 12 on the live feed. Is it too dark, guys? Should I turn on a light? I'm wondering where Tina is right now. My girl. If you haven't checked her out either, you need to go check her out. It's Tina Zen Quest Journey is her channel, and she's absolutely amazing. She's so much fun. Is that better? Hopefully, ever gets. I don't know if YouTube is not sending out the notifications or what. Look good in the dark? Thanks. Do I not look good in the light? Let me move this. Maybe I'll get a better angle. Oh, and by the way, I did go to Algodones again too, by the way, with Frank last week. We went to Algodones because I was gonna get my eyes done. And the whole point was to get my script so that I could use it all year round and get it cheaper than having to pay $100 for the exam and then everything else that comes with the USA. But they said if I got it done there, then it wouldn't be valid in the U.S. I'd have to mail everything to me. And since I don't really have an address, then that's not really going to work for me. It's better that I just do it here. So, yeah. But we did do Algodones again, and I got some other great footage of different places that we didn't go the last time. So keep an eye out for that. But I have been to Mexico again, which was great. And I did have a flare up, I guess I would call it, with my hip and my leg and my back, pretty much, where I was pretty much falling to I was falling to the floor if I didn't have something to hang on to, pretty much. So I bought a cane and Algodones because I left my other one in. Alright, gal. Yeah, I left my other cane in New York because I don't need it very often. I didn't think I would need it again for a while, so I left it in New York, and I guess it's a good thing I went to Mexico, because if I hadn't, I would have been on the floor. So, yeah, if you see pictures of me with a cane, that's why, because my back was aggravated very much to the point where I had to hang onto something and catch myself, or I would have been on the floor for a couple of weeks now, and it's actually starting to get better now. Yes, Eric, everybody does have to hit the bell icon. Please, and hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Hey, James! How's it going? Nice to see you on my live stream. Did you just get a notification? Did you get a notification? Because I'm wondering if anybody got any notifications at all. Impromptu or not, you should have still got a live stream notification. Oh, thank you. You're very sweet. Guys, say hi to James. He's been there since upstate New York, for the most part. So he's been following my travels this whole time and been a really great sub. So say hi to him if you're out there. You really just got it? Okay, well, it's been like 40 minutes. You really just got the notification now? I mean, I can understand YouTube being slow because of this whole coronavirus thing. I don't think anybody's really actually working right now. Well, I try and tell them, Eric, to hit that bell every time, but not everybody listens, you know? Hey, Dink T. How you doing? Where you at? Where you from? Where are you at, Greg, right now? I'm at Craigie. I'm probably going to be here until the end of the month because I spent way too much money this month already on, because we went to the Blue Water Casino and we had the prime rib buffet, which was like 17 something, and then the breakfast thing, which was like another $16. So I spent way too much money on food this month for the most part. Sorry, hang on, guys. My travel partner here is texting me. Yeah, Dick, it was really good, but super freaking expensive. I'm so glad you're back, Gail. Where are you working? Are you working at the Blue Water, Greg? You know, maybe you guys can clear this up for me. Somebody had commented that my PayPal link wasn't working. So if you try it and it doesn't work, let me know so that I know that I have to do something to it. You thought you were going to the store. What happened? Coronavirus? You know, Nomadic Ninja, I was thinking of going north because there's only about 9 states now that I haven't been to in my years of traveling since I left New York in 2018. Or, wait, no, 2014. Okay, so there's only 9 states I haven't been to, and they're all in the Northwest. So I would love to hit Utah. Utah is definitely one of my number one places I want to go to. I want to see the Grand Canyon because I've been so close so many times that I should definitely see it. I've always wanted to go to Seattle and Forks because I'm a big Twilight fan. If y'all are into Twilight, then come on. Hold on. I've kind of seen how this coronavirus thing is holding out, though. I kind of want to, I don't mind staying in one place for a while. Which way are you guys headed, Roy and Becky? PayPal link. Well, it's usually in the description box of every video, Eric. There's a PayPal link. Wisconsin is a great state, and I haven't been there yet, so that's one of the states that I still need to see because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm collecting. What I do when I go through states, I collect the magnets, which are like, for instance, like this one. Hold on. So for every state I go through, I try and collect these. And I can't collect them unless I've actually been through the state. So I collect these because they're actually true to the state that they're from, like the shape and everything. So if you collect them all, you can actually make the entire map of the United States. So I'm on a mission to get every single magnet from each state that I haven't been through. So Yeah, these are the ones that I'm going for. They are about $5.99 no matter where you go in what state. So I've got a crap load of them here. And I'm looking to get the last 9 that I need to make it happen. I'm in Washington, Oregon, North Carolina, Wisconsin, Alaska, Hawaii. Well, I don't want to go to Alaska, only because I grew up in a place that's like Alaska, so I have no intention of going there ever. But Hawaii is definitely number 1 on my list. Northern California I've been to. Oregon I've been to because I took a train, which you guys missed out on because I lost all the footage. When I lost it from the Boondocking Bash, I lost all the footage that I had from my train from Eugene, Oregon to Dallas, Texas, which was the most amazing experience of my life. And I lost all the footage because of that whole update thing, software update thing on my phone. It erased everything. Hold on, I'm getting behind here. Hold on. I was up to Eugene, Oregon when I did that. Back to Corsi, waiting this thing out. I don't blame you, I'd wait it out in Corsi too. I think we're all broke as fuck. I would love to see the Grand Canyon, Greg. I see myself living this lifestyle forever. I don't see any reason not to. I've never been happier in my entire life than when I started being on the road, even with the problems with the vehicle issues. Nomadic Ninja. It's worth it to me. Maybe it's not showing up in the live stream, guys, but most of my videos will have the PayPal link in it. How this, because this is the Prism app that I'm using to live stream, and I don't know if it accepts donations or anything like that. I just know that I usually have my PayPal link in every other video. Well, every video, pretty much, other than the live streams. Yeah, I don't think I've been pretty much in Alaska my entire life. 34 years I spent in upstate New York, and it's just like Alaska, so I have no desire to go to Alaska. I think I'm the only nomad that has no desire to ever go to Alaska. Ever. I know, Roy and Becky, I've been so close to the Grand Canyon so many times, and I keep kicking myself in the ass for not going. But every time I end up with these crappy vehicles because I had someone steal my identity back in 2007, so I end up with nothing but crap. Because that's all I can afford on what I make. I'm sure it is, James, but I don't really want to go anywhere where it's cold, to be honest. What's an 88E350? Nomadic Ninja. I know. My friend and I were going to look at RVs because he's interested in upgrading or whatever. We were looking at RVs here in Lake Havasu the other day. And all I could think of every time I opened the cabinet door and there were 6 rolls of toilet paper, I'm like, oh my gosh, the great toilet paper epidemic of 2020. And you buy an RV and there's 6 rolls of toilet paper that come with it. Buy an RV, you'll get your toilet paper. I've seen you a 1.11 PayPal. Did you find the PayPal link, Eric? Is it on this live stream? Because I can't check right now or I might lose the live stream. Mine's a Class C, but it's a 1978 Class C with a lot of issues because people ignored it for too long in upstate New York. No, on this live stream you should. Eric, I've done so much work on this, and what people don't really realize is that they don't go back to the videos from Texas from, I want to say, I got there in, when did I leave New York? I left New York in July, so July, August, September, I was in Texas, and I literally rebuilt this entire bunk from the ground up, like from the aluminum up, because of bad, bad water damage that I was told was fixed. And people don't even view those videos. Like, they don't even care. They don't see all the work that I've put into it because they don't bother to look at the videos that I've actually posted of all the work that I've put into it. Yeah, I don't know if there'll be one on the live stream, guys, but the PayPal link is in all of my other videos. Wait, I'm missing some. There's so many videos of me doing work on this thing, mostly by myself, but nobody cares enough to look at those videos. They just assume that I haven't done anything. Gail, I think it's been at least a month since I've sat around a campfire, but I mean, I've had the most amazing winter of my entire life. Think I did it in a Chrysler 300M. If you look up that vehicle, I actually micro campered that out, and it's a luxury sports vehicle. I did that for a year. That was my first year on YouTube, actually. If people care enough to go back to the very first video and watch. Oh, Roy and Becky, you did? Thank you so much. There's so many people that just didn't even bother watching those videos. They just assume that I've done nothing to this thing, you know? Thanks, James. I didn't know if there would be or not because this is a separate... I have to use Prism app to go live, which is separate from YouTube. So I didn't think that the PayPal link would be on here, but I can probably add it later. I think I did that to the last live stream that I did in for Christmas. Hey, Greg. How you doing? Oh, thank you, Ryan Becky. That's really sweet of you. It's nice to, like, be acknowledged for everything I've done to this thing. I've done a lot of work to this to get it to where I am today. And there's a lot of people out there that don't bother even looking at those videos, and they don't know all the work that I've put into it, mostly by myself, for the most part. Oh, you did, Ding? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Like, and before the car, I had a van and another RV, and an RV before that. Who do I like to watch on YouTube? I'm really big on my tarot channels. My tarot channels. And I like to watch my friends. It's nice that I can watch my friends even though they're not here with me. Like Aja and, you know, even Blue Van Nan, even though he's like right over there now. And Lori is right over here. But I like the fact that I can watch my friends' videos closer to them. Even when we're so far apart, I feel like I'm still there. Like, some of us have been in Florida all year. Like, Full Tiny House, for instance. Like, Dana and Steve. They're amazing. I counted them 2 years ago. They were freaking awesome. The kids are amazing. I love watching their videos. I miss them. And Kate, Southern Goodness. There were a lot of people that went to Florida this year. Van Life Sheldon's Travels. They were with us 2 years ago when we were all camped out in Ehrenberg. They came for a week. Let's see. Kevin, Camper Van Kevin. I watch him too. because regardless of what everybody else says, I had a good experience with him, and he never did me wrong, so I'm still friends with him. You did, Gail? When I first left in 2014, I paid $2,000 for a 1979. Actually, it wasn't a Ford van, James, and I'll get to that. The first RV I had in 2014 when I first left New York was a 1979 Dodge. It was a manual, which I learned on a manual, so that wasn't a big deal, but it's an RV, so you don't want a manual. I don't know whoever thought of that shit. But, yeah, I bought that. I put 500 in the engine, only to realize that nothing in the RV was hooked up. They'd put cement down the sewer tank so that you couldn't use that. So yeah, I pretty much gave that away to a friend of mine in New York to have a place to live until I could afford to sell everything else that I owned to buy the 1985 Jamboree. I've showed the videos in the Getting to Know Me video that I've actually linked in the description box of videos. It was a 1985 Jamboree Ford, which is why I'll never buy another Ford. One of the reasons I'll never buy another Ford. But yeah, that thing was a big lemon. It cost me $9,000 to fix it, and I only was able to sell it for about $3,000, which was what I paid for it. And then I used that $3,000 to buy my G20 Gladiator, which was a 95. And actually, it was a Chevy, James. It was a white Ford Chevy, or white Chevy. It was a Chevy G20 Gladiator, put it that way. And it was amazing, and I love it. And I sold it to my cousin, and to this day, it's still working beautifully. And then I sold that because I fell in love in upstate New York when I went there to situate my storage unit. I fell in love, and I thought I was going to be there forever. So I sold my van to have a first month's rent deposit on an apartment. And a year and a half later, I figured I couldn't do it anymore because he almost killed us on his four-wheeler when he was drunk. So, do you ever watch the parody videos? Yeah, I sold my van to my cousin because he does festivals too, and it's still running beautifully today. They winterize it. And I kick myself in the ass every day for selling it. Because I could have sold my car for that much. And my car only lasted a year after I campered it out and went traveling in it because I put 250,000 miles on it. But that car was amazing. I cannot say enough about Chrysler 300Ms. Greg, are you at Craggy Wash? I wish I hadn't given up my van, because I'd give anything to have it back. I never wanted another RV because I had such bad experience with RVs, guys. RVs suck. They're poorly made, they leak all the time, and they just suck. Everything is like double time as far as cost goes, even if it's little. RVs suck. Don't get an RV. If you're going to do this life, get a van. Get something small. I would love my van too. I miss my van. So right now I'm looking for any feelers out there who know of a van or road truck kind of thing. No matter how old, I don't care. As long as I can stand up in it, I'm good with that. Looking to trade, looking to sell this to somebody who would want to put it on a lot for good. So if anybody knows anybody, please keep your feelers out. Even in this chaos of the coronavirus, I don't care. I want something I can count on. This is not it. This is never supposed to be it. This was just supposed to be something to get me out of New York, guys. Yeah, Japes, you're right. New York is my worst nightmare. I hate that place with like the fire of 1,000 suns. It's the place my nightmares are made of. I don't ever want to go back there, and I've learned after 3 times of going back and getting stuck there every time for longer than I wanted, I will never go back to New York again. I would rather be stuck anywhere else. I forget when you first started watching me, Japes. I know it was New York, right? Obviously. I just don't want an RV. They jack the price up with everything. It doesn't matter how small. It's just jacked up. I just want a van again. One that I can stand up in. And I'd be happy. But it's a cutie pie, and it'll make somebody really happy if they want to, you know, sit it somewhere permanently where they don't have to worry about the mechanics of it. Then they're good. Because when I'm stuck somewhere, if I'm sitting somewhere, I'm great. This RV is the perfect size for me, but when driving it is concerned, I have anxiety attacks the whole time. It sucks. I don't ever miss those snowy, damp winters, Dink. Ever. If I ever see one again, it'll be too soon. Exactly, James. Expensive. RVs are just nothing but an expense. Because they think that RV, oh, well, we can jack the price on this. And then you gotta, like, they say RV repair places, but then when you get to the RV repair places, they only repair the coach. They won't touch the chassis. And then the mechanic places won't touch anything because it's an RV. So where do you go from there, you know? RVs suck. I highly recommend never getting an RV. Ever. If you are thinking about this life, do not ever get an RV. Because you will regret it. Unless you are rich and you can afford all the expenses of an RV. Because everything in an RV costs twice, sometimes 3 times as much as it actually should. And you get crap for structure. Like the structure on these, they're not built to last. If you really want to do this life long term, you need something like a bus or you need a bus, pretty much. Like a shuttle bus or a regular bus or anything. Anything but an RV. Don't get an RV. Take it from me. I've been through 2 or 3 RVs, 1 van, and a car. And the van was the best thing ever. The only problem in my van was the high top wasn't quite high enough for me to actually stand up in it. So I need one with a high top, which is very hard to find. But this thing would be perfect for somebody who just wants to park it and live out of it. Because the rest of it works great. The coach part is great. What do you guys think if I started like I don't know, like a Facebook? I don't really want to do the whole, what is it called? That thing that people do all the time. GoFundMe. I don't really want to do that because I'd have to put my real name out there. But I was considering doing like a Facebook thing to raise money to afford to buy something different. Would you guys support me in that? Just throwing that out there. Just wondering. I wanted a bus, to be honest. Like a 6-window bus would be perfect for me. And they're built so well. Right, Gal? I know, you feel bad selling because you know what they're getting into. And they don't know what they're getting into. I'll never do a Ford again, but I will definitely do a Chevy or a Dodge. In a heartbeat. Exactly, yeah. And that's the main thing when you live like I do, is expense. You really gotta think, you think of nothing but the expense, you know? When you live off barely $600 a month after your bills are paid, I mean, that's all you can think of is how much it's gonna cost you. Every single little teeny thing that you buy, that's all you're thinking of is how much it's gonna cost you to do it. Go for what? Oh, Cornelius? I kind of met her. I don't know if you'd call it meeting her or not. I mean, I saw her at the range. I said hi to her for a couple of minutes, and that was pretty much it. So I don't know if you'd consider that saying hi to her or meeting her or not. I saw her like help Builder Bill drag some guy out on his ass. I mean, that was pretty funny. Yeah, right? James, short bus. Short bus. That's all I want. I just want something safe that's not going to cost me a fortune because it's considered an RV, you know? Let me see where my... Oh, I'm at 26. I better plug in here. Live streams take so much power, you guys. I really hope you guys are enjoying this live stream. Thanks, Nomadic. Appreciate that. I am a tough cookie. I'm losing people here. I only got 7 left. What's up with that, huh? I had this one guy say, "Great vlog, dude." Oh, no, wait. He said, "Great vlog, bro." Kind of pissed me off. Wait, somebody... I think I just got a donation. You think so, Gail? Because last time I asked for help on my channel, I got the, what do you call it? E-beggar status. And that's how I got big, actually, believe it or not, was because I asked for help to get to the van build. Thanks, Nomadic Ninja. I don't like to ask for help, but man, when you really need it, you don't really care about that kind of stuff. You ask, you know? Because, you know, if people want to help, they're going to help. If they don't want to help, or they can't help, that's fine too, you know? Like, if people want to help, it's not on anybody else. It's their choice. And if they decide to do it, great. If they don't decide to do it, great too. That's their choice. it's whatever, you know? I agree, Ryan and Becky. I couldn't agree more, actually. But it did cause a lot of turmoil for a while. I don't want to ask for help, but I'm at that point where my inspection is going to run out in May. Because in New York, you have to have your inspection done every 2 years. So I have to either re-register this somewhere else, which I have to find some place that doesn't have inspection and doesn't have emissions. So I have to find some place by May that doesn't have them, so I can re-register this in a different state, or I have to figure something else out. And I don't even know if this thing is going to last until May, to be honest. I get that, Roy and Becky, and that's great. No, James, gas is absolutely ridiculous. It took me a half a tank of gas to get from Yuma to Quartzsite, which is freaking stupid. That's because of the choke issue, but there's so many other things on this that need to be fixed that I can't afford to do. And I'd rather ask for help to buy something better than to fix something as old as this. That's true, James. And that's why a lot of people have helped me along the way. That's why I got to Arizona. It was because of so many amazing people that donated to help me out. I got over $1,000 like to help out to get to the van build, which I never got to go do because I arrived a couple of days late, which I was waiting there, and Badge, who is the master mechanic, was waiting there for me to help out, and I did not get there in time. Yeah, Elvis Travels, I haven't heard anything good from. And that's the thing, right? I mean, there are a lot of jealous people out there. Yeah, did you see that, Gail? I know. And then he saw that he said it on 3 other female YouTube pages, so it wasn't about you, really. Bro, right? I was like, dude, you're not very observant, are you? Did the jury or the female in the picture not give it away? I'm a chick. Yeah, he kind of pissed me off. I was like really eager to, and I got that while I was editing the last videos, so I was really eager to like tell him off. I'm old too, James. I mean, I'm not totally old, but I'm still pretty old. 39 with a 4-year-old granddaughter. I'm old. I'm losing viewers, guys. Any way you guys can help me out? Could you text some people to join the live stream with us? Say, hey, you gotta check out this chick, you know, we're live right now. And you gotta check her out, her channel's great. Just help me out. I know my most valued subs are there with me. I do it myself, but I can only do it on one device at a time, and I don't use my computer even though I have this great new system on it. I don't have enough power to power my computer up, So I'm still doing everything by my phone. I wish there was a way on this where I could invite other people while still on the live. I'm a babe in the woods. Thanks, James. I'm going to take that as a compliment. There's some subscribers that have been really great to me over the months, and I haven't seen them out here yet. I'm kind of upset about that. I know, right? Right, Becky. A babe in the woods. Although I'm in, like, Havasu. I do. I drink wine live, see? Just feed me wine and call me pretty. Desert, exactly. Desert. Babe in the desert. That's right. You're right. Totally. James, you're corrected. I'm sorry. I wish I had the ability to let other people know while I was on live. No. No. Tell me what's going on in your area, guys. Where are you at, and what is going on with this coronavirus thing? Do you guys actually know anybody that's been diagnosed? Like, personally? Babe in the desert. I see. It could be. For sure, especially since my next video will be all about Slab City. I'll share this on Facebook and any other media outlet you're on, because I'm not on Instagram. I mean, I am, but I joined it so long ago that I can't remember how to log in. So come on, we got six people out here. We gotta get more. We started with what, 12, 15, something like that. I wish my daughter would be on here, but she's not. She would probably get the notification, be like, "What's that?" Like, that's my daughter. She's more of a harebrain than I am. Oh, 6. Now we got 6 on here. Really? Gail, are you still with us? Haven't seen you in a while, girl. Gail, where are you? Where are you at, James? Where are you at? Hi, Gail. Nice to see you, honey. Make your Facebook page asking for help for the van and let us know when it's ready, and I'll be your first donation. I'm sure you will, honey. I've got to make a fan page, though, because I don't want anybody that I don't personally know. No offense, but I don't want anybody I don't personally know on my personal Facebook page. I would rather have it on a fan page, so I have to figure out how I'm going to do this fan page thing. I've tried it a couple times, and it made it sound like I was going to eliminate my other Facebook page, like my personal page. And my personal page has videos and pictures and stuff that I can never get back. So I'm really intimidated, and I don't have anybody to help me. So I really need to find somebody to help me make a fan page separate from my personal page for my channel. And I will totally do that. But until then, I can't do that. I can't just accept strangers on my personal page. Bye, Nomadic Ninja. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. North Central Arkansas. On the Missouri line. Is there any confirmed cases there, James? Bye, Nomadic. Thanks for coming. Oh, I'm at 20%, guys. Not good. Not good. Not good. Live feeds take up a lot of freaking juice. What time is it? 7:43. Well, it's getting late, guys, and I am at 20%, which is not good. But I will go live really soon, I promise. If I keep getting this behind in videos, I will go live for you guys. I promise. Alright? So don't give up on me. I appreciate your patience. Thank you so much for coming by. I think I'm going to close this live stream out. Only one in the little town you're in. What town is that? Confined to the hospital. See, I'm actually at high risk for this thing because I have a compromised immune system from the blood clot that was misdiagnosed for a week. And now I have really compromised lungs. So because this is a respiratory thing, I'm really at risk for this. Which is why I'm asking y'all to, give your input. I'm trying to stay put as much as I can. I am going to try and stay safe with you guys. And I'm going to try and get all the videos that I can up as much as I can. Actually, I think I have more than that. Just saying. I think I'm good for a while, James. But, yeah. I have high risks, so I'm trying to stay away from people as much as possible. Norfolk, Virginia, right? Virginia? Norfolk? Alright, guys. I think I'm going to close out this live stream. I'm going to try and save whatever I can for power. But I will be on again soon. Look for impromptus, okay? Thanks, Dink. Enjoyed you being here. Look out for impromptus, okay? Because that's pretty much how I do my lives. I don't have the ability to say, oh, I'm premiering in a half an hour. It just doesn't happen with the Prism app, okay? It's either I go live or I don't. So I can't warn you guys. I'm really sorry about that, but I can't. So if I'm going live, it's going to be impromptu. Hopefully, Roy and Becky, yes. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe, okay? Safe from coronavirus. It's the end of the world. Bye, guys. See you later. Peace out. I don't know how to stop it. There we go.